love it. I love how it's turned out. Hello, you beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and hello and welcome. If you are new, hello, I'm Luce Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new, please don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because it really does help out my channel. And please turn that notification bell on. I'm currently uploading back-to-back friends testing videos. We are currently on day, what did we do? So we did the haul, we did Chandler's one, we were on a break, then we did Joy's one, and today we're going to do Ross's, and tomorrow we're going to do the I'll Be There For You palette. So we've got today and tomorrow left of this little friends series that I'm doing. Super excited to show you this one. It's one of the ones that like got me the most excited about the boys palette because it is just brown, warm, golden. It is just beautiful. So this is Ross's palette. This is what it looks like. We're also going to be testing the Rachel setting spray today as well, which is meant to be a strawberry scented setting spray. This is what his palette looks like. And I mean, come on. If that's not a Lucy palette, then what is? Let's be serious. So let's do a nice, warm, neutral eye, maybe like a bold brown lip or something. Let's just get straight into it. So swatches and put this on my eyeballs. So this is what the palette looks like swatched. We have My Sandwich, Leather Pants, which I feel like should have been a black to be fair, Break, White Teeth, which I think would have been a nice kind of like, if it was like a white golden like shimmer for like the inner corner, I think that would have went really nice with the name. Then we have Dinosaur, Fossil, which you best believe I'm putting this on my eyeballs. This is so pigmented, so smooth, so creamy. Oh, can't wait. Then we have Juice Box, Keyboard, and is it Unigi? Is that how you pronounce it? On the end here, which is the exact same formula as Fossil. Amazing. So pigmented, so smooth. I'm so excited for this palette. So you already know the drill by now. I'm going in with the P. Louise base in the shade number 2, Rumour. And I'm just going to dot this all over my eye. I have been absolutely loving doing these Friends series, by the way. I'll leave them all linked below if you want to go check them out. And I'm going to use, again, as always, a Peaches and Cream brush to blend all of this out. This is the PC18 brush. So this palette retails for £8. I think the price point is really good, especially considering it is obviously a Friends collaboration, so you would expect them to charge that little bit more. So I think £8 for a £9 palette, with it being a Friends theme, is really good. This is the one that got me so excited when I saw all of the palettes because it's just me in a palette. So I'm going to start this one a little bit different. I'm going to start with kind of like a light colour as like a transition and then build up the darkness. So I'm going to start with the Spectrum B06 brush, just as a fluffy brush like this. And I think what I'll do is I think I'll go in with Sandwich, which is the lightest, more peachier brown in the palette. And I'm just going to start kind of applying this into the crease and just building it up. I'm just going to take my time with it because obviously it is a light colour anyway, but I just want to build it up just so it's nicely in the crease. My eyeballs must be sick of me putting makeup on now because they look so dry and wrinkly today, so I do apologise if it looks really textured. That is just because I've been putting makeup on back to back every single day, and I've actually got 2 videos to film today for the other palette that I'm going to do tomorrow because I'm back at work tomorrow. So if you are new, by the way, I work as a psychological wellbeing practitioner. All that basically means is I work with people with common mental health problems, and I do kind of low level, like low intensity cognitive behavioural therapy. If you notice, by the way, that your eye here seems to be quite heavy and droopy, bring your crease and this little bit a little bit higher. I've noticed that by doing that the past couple of days, it hasn't half lifted my eyes a little bit more and made them, because I do have like a lot of skin here and that kind of hangs over. So I've found if I'm lifting it a little bit higher here, it kind of lifts the eye a little bit in comparison to have it so it's like this. I have to have it so it goes up a little bit. And it's just like the tiniest little thing, but I feel like it's made such a big difference. And then taking a Kit Stars S31 tapered blender brush, it's just a little bit stained. I'm going to go in with the shade Break, which is this brown here. And we're going to start putting this more into the crease. This seems pigmented, so let's tap some of that off. And I'm just going to slowly start building that into the crease, and I'm also going to apply it into this outer corner as well. They seem to be blending really, really nicely together. I thought this brown was going to be a lot more pigmented, so I went in quite lightly, but actually, because we're putting it on top of another shadow, it doesn't go on as pigmented, so you can be a little bit more brave with it than what I was to begin with. So now that I've built that up into the crease and in the outer corner, it just blends beautifully together. Like, oh, I love it. Do you know what? I think I'm going to put my shimmer on first, and then I'll know how dark I want the outer corner to be. So obviously I'm going to have to go in with Fossil, because have you seen this? It looks beautiful. It's swatched like an absolute buttery dream. Ooh, okay, so it's very similar to the ones that I tried in the, what palette was it yesterday? In the Joy palette yesterday. And I think the problem with the Joy palette yesterday was I was using the colour in quite a small space, so I couldn't use my finger to apply it. I think if I had a chance to use my finger, it would have applied like this. Because I was using a brush and it was like my lower lash line in the corner, brow bone, I couldn't get my finger in there, so it doesn't work as well with a brush. So bear that in mind with these shimmer shades. If you don't really like applying them with your finger, you're probably not going to get your best use out of them, to be fair. But I love it. So I feel like this in itself looks beautiful. I feel like you wouldn't even need to really put a colour in the outer corner, but I really want to, so we're going to do it. So we're going to take Juice Box, which I'm a little bit worried about because it didn't swatch as nice as what I wanted it to. And I'm just going to be using a Makeup Obsession brush that, again, I think was like a Christmas gift set. So let's apply. I'm a bit nervy. And I'm putting this, wow, I'm putting this in the outer corner. There's actually quite a little bit of fallout from that shade, and I wasn't really packing too much on because I knew it was going to be pigmented. I'm just going back in with the brush that we used for the second colour, which was Break, and I'm just going in and I'm just taking just a little bit of it just to blend out this edge a little bit. I don't know what it is about a gold with a really dark outer corner that just gets me excited. It just takes me to a happy place. And I'm just going to blend out this harsh edge. I'm so happy with how this looks. I think this palette is beautiful. I'm going to finish off the rest of my makeup. I'm going to pop these same colours underneath my eyes, and then we'll test out the Rachel setting spray, which claims to be energising. And trust me, I need energy right now. So this is what it looks like with the rest of my makeup done. I love how it's turned out. I've done the matte shades just in the lower lash line as well, just to smoke it up a little bit. Now let's try this setting spray. So the setting spray retails for £6. It is a mini setting spray, so it is 30ml, which is the same size as the Urban Decay mini setting sprays, but obviously a lot cheaper. And this is meant to be an energising one, so it has hyaluronic acid in it, which the other two have, Phoebe and Monica ones. I have tested them in with the Joy palette and with the Chandler palette, but this one has caffeine in, which obviously I'm guessing is what gives you the energy. So this one, honestly, if I'd read that it had caffeine in it, I probably would have been scared that it'd smell of coffee. I don't mind coffee now, but the smell, I don't want it in the face mist, but it actually is scented of strawberries. I'm so excited to try this one. I've already smelled it because I just couldn't help myself. Let's put some on. I have, oh my god, it smells unreal. It smells exactly like a beautiful strawberry. So the reason that I'm excited to try this is because I've loved Monica's one. I also loved Phoebe's one. I feel like it just gives an extra bit of, I don't know, like a dewiness and radiance to the skin. Yeah, so this spray has done the exact same thing. It has given a kind of brightness to the skin, and it just makes the powder just look like it all forms together. I'm going to put a little more on. I feel like it's not as radiant as Phoebe's one. Phoebe's seemed to be the most kind of radiant one, which makes sense because it's brightening, but Monica's was pretty much the same, to be fair. And just to change up today's tutorial, I haven't put any false lashes on. I've just put mascara on, just so we've got one of the videos with like a normal kind of mascara look. And I think this one just matches it really nicely. Tomorrow's one, we're going to do full intense like dark eye, nude lip and some lashes. So I'm really excited to try that one. I actually love the setting sprays. I think if you were going to buy any of them, I would probably recommend the Phoebe and Monica one more so than the Rachel. However, if you're like me and you love the smell of strawberries, you're going to want to get this one, let's be serious. It is really, really, really nice. I'm going to put a little bit more highlighter on because I'm trying my Anastasia and Reedy highlighter and I haven't tried it probably since I bought it, to be honest with you. And I don't think I put enough on. I say, but I'm literally glowing. But so I'll do a little quick roundup of the two products and then I'll show you what's on the rest of my face, just in case you are curious. Tomorrow, by the way, we're going to be testing the I'll Be There For You palette, the Forever Flawless one, which is why we're going to go for more of like a dark, sultry kind of look with these colours. And we're also going to test the little sponges that came with the collection as well, so that'll be for tomorrow's. In regards to this Ross palette, I am obsessed with it. If you like these kind of looks, or even like Jamie Genevieve kind of grungy vibes, you are gonna love this palette. The pigmentation on it is amazing. It blended really, really nicely, and that fossil shade, I mean, look at it. It is stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Would really, really recommend for £8. You can't go wrong, and if you love Friends, you're going to love it as well, even more so. Obviously, I've just done a little roundup of the setting spray, so you already know how I feel about that. Let me show you what's on the rest of my face in my little basket. So, I'm just going to pull them out at random. So we have, of course, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan, because it just wouldn't be a Lucy video if I hadn't used that. Same for this one. This is a MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation in NC30. Love that. For blusher, I've actually got the Peaches and Cream blush in Tutti Frutti. Just looks like this. And then I also put some powder blush on as well. This is the Beauty Bay Peachy one. Beautiful, really, really nice together as well. For foundation, same as what I've been wearing the past couple of videos. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I did not like this when I first bought it. Now I really, really like it. So if you have a foundation that you feel, oh, I didn't really like that, try it again, because I really like it now. We have just a little Revolution Christmas kind of setting powder for underneath my eyes. The lip combination, which I am obsessed with. First off, we have the Barry M lip liner in the shade Chocolate, really, really dark brown. And then I put some of the Urban Decay 1993 lipstick on, which is a little comfort matte one. Oh, so nice. And then I topped it off with a gloss from Fenty Beauty, which just looks like this. It's the Hot Chocolate. Look at that colour gloss. Such a nice combination. For highlighter, obviously I'm using the Anastasia and Reezy one. I've just put a bit more on. This, I'm obsessed with. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, satin finish one. Mine's in the shade Fair Warm. I also used this yesterday. It blurs your skin. Really, really recommend that. And then the reason I went for just mascara and not putting lashes on is because I'm actually really impressed with how nice my lashes have gone today. This is the Revolution Lift and Define 5D Lash Mascara that I've got on my top lashes. And then the bottom lashes, I've got the Ardell Bottom Mascara on because the brush, itty tiny, so it's just perfect for them bottom lashes, especially when you've put kind of powder and like eyeshadow underneath. You don't want to ruin it by getting mascara on it. I primed my lips with the Friends little lip balm. Would really recommend it. It smells like latte, caramel latte. So nice and really, really kind of thick and moisturising as well. The NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in black is in my brows. Only thing that's in my brows. Same as yesterday, I've put on some of the 17 Instant Glow Cream Bronzer. Really, really nice. And then for the primers, because I'm trying to use up this one that I depotted yesterday, this is the Laura Mercier Foundation Prime. I think that's just what it's called, the original one. And then I also use some of the Benefit That Gal Brightening Face Primer because I'm trying to use them up. I think that is everything that is on my face, obviously including the Ross palette and the Rachel setting spray as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave all the previous videos linked down below and my overall kind of haul if you want to see exactly what I picked up. Yesterday was a really fun one. We tested the Joy palette and his blue lipstick and also the Phoebe setting spray. So I really hope you enjoy them videos. If you haven't watched them already, I do have a full Revolution playlist if you want to just binge watch that anyway. All linked down below as always. And I will see you tomorrow for the I'll Be There For You palette. Love you so much. Bye.